Why is the camera on now? We're not supposed to shoot for another hour. Are you? What the is that beep? What the is that beep? What the is that? Anyway, why is the camera on now? Can anyone tell me why the camera is on now? We don't have time for this. And that's just to be on for another hour. This is crazy. Will someone please, what the is that beep? Can someone explain to me what the that beep is? Am I being censored? What the? No, the camera off. Camera off. I'm not even dressed yet, come on. Hello guys, welcome to another edition of Chat It Up. Today we are talking about dogs and animal cruelty prevention. Hello, today we will be talking about dogs and the serious issue of animal cruelty prevention. And don't quote me on this statistic, but if you're 1 in 3 of America today, you own a pet in your house. Dogs are great pets, and they deserve caring and loving homes. If you train them correctly, they can often be a fun lifetime companion. I had 3 different dogs when I was growing up as a kid. German Shepherd was one. And I had 2 Rottweilers. When I got the Rottweilers, they were just little tiny dogs. I didn't actually have them, but they were in the household. They were all very fun-loving animals. Now, if you are deciding on whether or not to get a pet, consider the following. Do you have time enough in your schedule, or will you be able to make time to spend with your pet? Will you have enough money set aside to pay for the pet's products? Food, sometimes clothing, anything like that. And are you going to be a loving, caring parent for the pet? That is the question. And are you going to love it? This last question brings me to an interesting story. I'd say about 1 out of every 3 homes that I deliver to ever since I've been a delivery driver has a pet in it. And most of them are usually dogs. So what happens is when I go up to the door and knock or ring the doorbell, the dog that's in the home will either come up to the door before the owner gets there and starts barking and stuff, and then the owner will shoo it away when they're about to open the door. Or if the dog is outside, it's usually on a chain, a chain leash, and then when I walk up, it barks at me and stuff. But anyway, the point here is, on most of the homes that I deliver to, nothing happens. The owner will shoo the dog away, open the door, take the delivery, and I'm out of there. One time though, the dog forced its head out the door a little bit just to see who was there. And this actually happens a lot, but in this instance, the owner kind of yelled at it, said, hey, get back over there, and then he kicked it in its ribs. Now this was a fairly large dog, and I could tell that the dog was very depressed, I would say. Dogs have feelings. Dogs have feelings. I can attest to that. So after the dog walked away, I just stood there, and the guy was just standing there waiting for me to give him his food, like nothing had ever happened. He just stood there. Now, after I took the money, I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but I should have reported that incident, because that's just not right to kick a dog like that, or to do anything like that to a dog. I should have reported it at that time, but I didn't. Do you know what really pisses me off? It's dog owners that don't care for their pet, forget about their pet, leave it stranded for more than an hour. Leaving it stranded, let alone an hour or two or a day or two outside without feeding it, neglecting it, that really pisses me off. Now, people who don't take the time to care, the time it takes to care for a pet is a lot of time. Now, if you don't take the time to care for the pet, it can go a day or two without eating. No, it can't. In one study done of animals in homes of family violence, the animals were also the victims of violence. In 83% of those cases, the child was also abused. So if that's the case and you expect abuse in your home or a neighbor's home, contact your local authority, and I'll be placing a link in the description of that. It's http://www.aspca.org/site/page server, and click on the Fight Cruelty link on the left-hand side. A list of options are available, and please use them if you expect abuse. So after watching this episode, and you have a pet, please give your pet an extra pet or a hug, and if you can, take it for a walk and just tell it how much you love it, because pets do have feelings. I can tell you that as a fact. I've had a lot of pets. The 3 dogs I talked about. I had a bird at one point, a cockatiel. And that cockatiel was funny as hell, because every time the Andy Griffith Show would come on, it would sing the Andy Griffith song. It would whistle it. It really would. I swear. So make sure you just take care of your pet. If for some reason you cannot take care of it, please find a neighbor or someone that you trust so that they can take care of it, because it is very important that we take care of our pets. Besides, while we're taking care of our pets, they'll be taking care of us, because it's also been proven that people that own pets lead longer lives. So take that to heart, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.